I mean, wow, to triple, no wonder price discovery took so long and it took forever to get this opening trade. But really, the retail investment enthusiasm, the institutional investor enthusiasm has been phenomenal. This was 40 times oversubscribed IPO. People wanted in that much. And remember, they actually went out there and sort of auctioned this on the roadshow, trying to get a better price discovery than perhaps we've seen for Circle or for CoreWeave. But the pop has still been more than tripling of that $33 price that they priced at yesterday, and the opening trade coming at 85, and now it's above $100. People trying to wrap their head around the opportunity of this design software company. This is all about designers, says the CEO, Dylan Field. But he said, make no mistake, yes, I'm in this to grow the company, but not always to drive the share price higher. This is about the long term. This is about generative AI. This is about innovation. This is about M&A. He said he's going to take big swings. He's investing in this company longer term. Remember, he has more than 70% majority control in terms of shares. He can still do what he wants in terms of pursuing growth for this business, even though it's gone public, Tim and Carol.
Caroline, I want to understand, I feel like with all these companies that are coming out, especially when there's an AI connection, what exactly does this company do? Who's going to be their customers that will actually provide that growth going forward?
I mean, their customers are all the big names on the S&P 500, on the Fortune 2000, and they have 13 million users. In 13 short years since they first built this business, they now have 13 million monthly active users around the world. 80% of those are outside of the United States. Who are they? Yes, they're designers. They're designer of the website that you use, the designer of the application that you use on your phone, but they're also developers, and this is where the generative AI aspect comes into it. They've been really innovating in terms of product since even the Adobe deal was called off. Remember, they wanted to buy $20 billion for this particular company. It's now worth triple that. Adobe wanted it for the design side of the equation, but they kept on bringing us new products. You can now use generative AI with Figma Made, and that's a way in which you put a prompt in, and then suddenly you can create that website, that application with ease. You don't have to be a developer. But there are things for developers. There are things who want to create a slide deck around design. It's all about bringing people together on one URL to be able to keep on iterating on a particular website or app that you're designing. But really, Dylan Field feeling that the scale of this is nowhere near current standards of 13 million monthly active users. He wants to keep on building, and I think the opportunity is there. Remember, he's got startups snapping at his heels. He's got to keep on delivering when it comes to generative AI.
It's a almost $55 billion market cap company, Tim, here out of the gate.
Yeah, and it's had a pretty incredible journey, given that a certain acquisition of the company did not work out. Caroline, before we let you go, what does it say about IPOs moving forward, especially in the tech space? I already had a source text me today expressing enthusiasm about this pop because he works for a company that is pre-IPO.
I mean, really, the enthusiasm has been so palpable here from the people who work at the business, but the early investors as well. I had Index Ventures on. Now, they invested at seed round. I had Kleiner Perkins. They were in at Series B round. And these are the companies that now have Discord that they've backed if you're taking Index. You've got plenty of companies eyeing if you're wondering about where Canva goes next. If you think about where the Kleiner is waiting to go as soon as fall. All of these companies have been waiting on the sideline. But remember, Figma's done something quite unique. They have come at a market capitalization more than their 2021 round. You can't say that about Service Titan. You can't say that about some of the previous companies that raised earlier. So this is the key issue. We'll have to see whether those companies can get a valuation that wins out for all investors.